They didn't invent time travel. They made time irrelevant. We live our lives thinking time is a law, rigid, unchangeable, linear. Past leads to present, present to future. 1 second at a time. Always forward. But in a far corner of the post-human age, a civilization emerged that challenged this very assumption. They weren't interested in building machines to go back in time or leap ahead. They wanted to bend the flow of time itself. They called themselves the Society of Temporal Architects. This wasn't science fiction. It wasn't religion either. This was a new consciousness, a way of seeing time not as a ticking clock, but as a pattern, a construct, a fabric woven by perception, narrative, and intent. In the early stages, they drew from ancient teachings, Hermetic philosophy, Eastern non-duality, even lost indigenous cosmologies. The core realization was this: time isn't out there, it's in here. It's not a force, it's a mirror. They studied not clocks, but cycles of nature, thought, culture, emotion. They developed a new language, chronosymbolics, symbols representing flows, pauses, loops. They trained children to think not in timelines, but in time shapes. By the 23rd century, they had developed tools to interact with these shapes, mental technologies, sonic structures, and spatial fields where past, present, and possibility could converge. This birthed the chrono chambers. These weren't rooms, they were experiences. Walk into one, and you could relive a childhood moment. Step again, and you'd see an alternate version of your life unfold. These weren't fantasies, they were reconstructions, built from memory, data, and something deeper: will. They weren't escaping reality. They were designing it. But not all outcomes were luminous. Some lost themselves in infant versions of their lives. Others grew addicted to the perfect moment, looping joy and avoiding pain. Time no longer healed, it tempted. So a new discipline emerged: temporal ethics, the philosophy of responsible time design. These ethics weren't about laws, but balance, harmony, rhythm. They believed every being had a natural temporal frequency, and the goal wasn't control, but alignment. In this series, we'll uncover the origins of this society and how they first decoded time, the inner technologies they used to reshape experience, the social, emotional, and spiritual consequences of post-linear living, and most importantly, what this means for us now on the edge of temporal awakening. Because maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. Not what time is it, but what can time become? This is the first step into a much larger journey. Like, subscribe, and join us as we explore the forgotten architecture of time.